back to PoolCenter.com's box tour video series. Today we're looking at the Hayward EC40 Perflex extended cycle DE filter for clean and sparkling pools. Made in the USA by Hayward. The Perflex line of DE filters are unique in that they don't require backwashing, but they regenerate the DE powder by the use of this bump handle, it's called, which shakes off or sloughs off all the dirt and DE powder, mixes it up, and puts it back up there. Eventually you'll need to replace the DE powder, but the cycles are much longer. The EC40 AC model is the Perflex with clamp modular filter by Hayward. (2,400 gallons per hour, or about 40 gallons a minute, is the design flow rate of the EC40. The Perflex family of DE filters also includes the EC50, the EC65, and the EC75 for larger in-ground pools. The EC40 is suited for small in-ground pools under 10,000 gallons, or for just about any size of above-ground pool. Let's take a look inside the box. Alright, getting into the Hayward EC40 box. We're first coming across the owner's manual, as we always do. And I'm sure we're going to start with safety information, as they always do. And goes on to pump selection, or matching a proper size pump to the EC40. Diagrams of how you might combine your pump and filter, where you might locate the system. And we have information on plumbing and installation, initial setup of the filter, and some information on diatomaceous earth and other alternatives to diatomaceous earth that you can use in the filter. There's the clamp assembly, and then we see the parts listed. We have about 25 parts to the EC40 pool filter, and a schematic diagram showing all of those 25 parts. And then we have starting the filter, regeneration, or the bumping of the DE, cleaning, different instructions, service and repairs, and then we get into water balance and pool chemistry and algae control. Troubleshooting guide for the EC40 pool filter. And of course the Hayward 1-year limited warranty and a warranty registration card. Back to the box, I see that this filter also includes a valve. This valve is usually going to be on the return side of the EC40 filter. Screws right in. And we have a little bit of Teflon tape and a washer there. A pack flow controller, it says. Here we have the EC40 pool filter. Tells you how much diatomaceous earth to add, what the filtration rate is, design flow rate, maximum working pressure, clearances, information on how to start the filter and pre-coat the filters. You have to use DE powder with this filter. The DE is what actually does the filtering of your water. And a quick diagram of how to plumb it so you don't plumb it backwards. The EC40 AC. It says here, unfiltered water from pump, So this is where you connect the water coming in, and there's a little check valve in there. Pressure gauge here on the side tells you when you need to bump the filter. As the pressure increases, the flow decreases, and it'll get to such a point where you'll want to shut off the pump and give it this bumping or regenerative type of action. Very simple to do, just takes 30 seconds. This is the return, where the water comes out of the filter, clean. And we have some warnings. It is a pressure vessel, and if the clamped lid is this very sturdy clamp, if that was not tight, it could be dangerous. Air bleeder. When starting the filter, you want to bleed off the air as it starts up. And on the back bottom we have a drain plug, slotted type of SP1022 plug that's easy to remove for draining. There's no backwashing of the Perflex filters, but periodically, every 6 months or so, you'll want to drain the tank and maybe hose it off on the inside and start with fresh powder. Thanks for joining us for another episode in our box tour video series, looking at the Hayward EC40 Perflex DE pool filter. See you next time.